Continues to build in Connecticut as thousands remain without power. I know many of you have reached out to us, and I've received your emails, and we feel for you. We're trying to get some answers for you. Today, the governor toured some hard-hit areas in our state. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Patricia Del Rio is live now in Cheshire, where people there are still without electricity, many of them, and they are fed up. Susan? Patricia?
Yeah, people pretty angry. Here on Marion Drive, some of the people that we talk to are as angry and as hot about this situation as they are hot from not having electricity and power, although some of it has now been restored. Take a look behind me and you can see that that big tree is sort of case in point. The mayor tells me that the town cannot remove this tree because Eversource owns the power line you see across it, and until Eversource says it is okay, Cheshire cannot touch the tree.
Something needs to be done, and the man making $19 million up at Eversource has to come down and see what these elderly people were going through.
Linda Bouchard is one of so many people in this Cheshire neighborhood fed up with Eversource. Many elderly people here on Marion Drive went 6 days without power during intense heat. She says if not for the help from the townspeople and town leadership, they would have been out of luck.
At least yesterday, our senior citizens were taken care of by the townspeople, not by Eversource. They were fighting over a pole, who was going to put the pole up between Eversource or Frontier, because it was a Frontier pole. And in the meantime, elderly people were suffering.
The town's mayor puts the blame squarely on Eversource and its management.
It's unacceptable that someone can make $19 million as a CEO while we're out of power for 5 or 6 or 7 days with a storm that was well publicized. They knew this was coming. This was not a surprise.
Today, Senator Blumenthal talked about Eversource floating the idea of Connecticut customers having to repay the cost of repairs, something Blumenthal and Mayor Orris call outrageous.
The fact that Eversource would even consider charging the residents of this state for the cleanup of their ineptitude is just preposterous. There's no way that could happen. I can't even believe they would even think about it. But there will be a public uprising if that occurs.
Now, Mayor Orris and Senator Blumenthal also demanding refunds to customers. I asked, what did they mean by that? Are you talking about refunds on their bill, or refunding for groceries lost, refunding for business lost? And they were talking about, frankly, any combination thereof. But they say it is Eversource that owes the customers, not the other way around. We are live in Cheshire. I'm Patricia Del Rio, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay.